Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, episode 8. Okay, so today we're going to go back to some of the basics. Okay, we're going to use designer paper. We're going to have our card base. We're going to use some very vanilla. We're going to use a cutout or accessory and a word greeting. So to get ready for this, go ahead. I'm going to grab my snowflakes. You can use a cutout. You can use a die cut. You can use a sticker. You can use anything you want as an accessory. All right, let's start off with the base. The base is your standard basic 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. All right, your designer series paper. Now make sure you like both sides of it because you're going to see part of it. So, and if it's directional, make sure you're cutting it in the right directional way. All right, so this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So just your basic, and let's see, I think I want a little bit of the lighter side. So 4 by 5 1/4. So if we go ahead, oh my goodness, knocking things down. Let me get that up there. So this is going to be just your basic, oh look, and I didn't get that in the corner like I usually do. Get that up here. Didn't do a very good job with scoring that. There we go, now it's even. So then you're going to have your layer. Oh, and I might have to trim my blade. My goodness. All right. Then you're also going to score at about 2.5, maybe 2 1/4 each way. So I'm just going to mark on the back here. I'm going to go to 2 1/4 and make a little mark. And then I'm going to go to 2 1/4 and make another little mark right there. And you're lightly going to score. So see, here's that 2 1/4 mark right there. And there's that mark there. You're just going to lightly score. It doesn't have to be exact. You can just fold it if you want to, whatever way you want. But you're going to lightly score that. I want it. I'm not even going to go by my markings. Look at this. I'm going rogue. I'm going to go ahead and just go kind of like that. Kind of like the way that looks. All right. So you're just going to make a light scoring. All right. Oh, maybe it would have been better if, you know what. Doing it again, guys. I don't like how that was so much of an angle there. So let's go ahead again. This is why you don't go rogue. Some people it works for, not me. So here we go. Here's the layer again. 4 by 5 1/4. I really do have to cut that blade. Okay, and I am going to mark it. So let's go. I'm going to go 2 1/2. 2 1/2 in that way. 2 1/2 in that way. If you want to use a pencil, you can. But I score right where that line is, those lines are, so you don't see my marks. So there's that mark in there. There's that mark in there. And I'm just going to go a little bit inside those marks just so you don't see any pen when we fold it. All right. So there you go. So there's that. You're going to cut either basic white, very vanilla, or a light neutral. And you're going to do it 3 by 1 1/2. So let's go 1 1/2 this way. Let's go 3 that way. You're going to get a greeting. Let me go over to my Joyful Flurry, because you know that's my go-to one right now. So I'm probably going to use that Joyful Wishes. Maybe I'll use, it's a Season of Magic and Wonder. You just want your greeting, you want this piece to be bigger than your greeting, whatever greeting you're going to do. Like I said, have an accessory, whether it be a die cut or an actual embellishment that's already prepared. Anything will work. And some baker's twine or fun, festive ribbon or string. This is not really string. What's this called? Trim. All right, but if you want, you can go ahead and use baker's twine too. I don't know which drawer I have my baker's twine in. Oh, duh. It'd be with my ribbons. So let's see. Baker's twine, if I decide to use it. That. All right, let me go ahead and put that back in there. Let me put those ribbons back in there now that I've grabbed them all out. There we go. Put that back in to my little sliding thing there. All right. And then an embellishment. All right, guys. So let's go over this again. A little bit of a mess here. Your basic base. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. DSP layer that you like both sides of. You're going to go in 2.5 inches each way and fold it up. You're going to have some sort of embellishment. You're going to have a 3 by 1.5. Is that 3? Yep, 3 by 1.5 inch. You might want blending brushes if you want it to be a little smooth around the edge. Blending brush. A word greeting goes in there, and some sort of trim or baker's twine. All right, guys. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, we'll see you on Friday to finish this up.